Hey guys, welcome back to Tyler's Tools. This was a very hard video for me to make. My top 5 favorite Icon tools from Harbor Freight. If you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of Icon tools. If you haven't seen my tool cart tour, be sure to check it out. That thing is packed with Icon. Whenever a new Icon tool comes out, I seem to have an addiction where I gotta go out and buy it. I'm a huge fan of Icon tools. I think the price is pretty unbeatable. I think the quality is very good for the average DIY mechanic. I also see a lot of videos where professional mechanics use their stuff. You can't beat the warranty on them. But like I said, this was a hard video to make. I tried to narrow it down to 5 products, and I couldn't. So there's going to be 5 main ones and some honorable mentions because I could not leave them out. We're going to start off with the elephant in the room because we all know about this product. I've talked about this product 100 times in other videos, but it's the Icon Mini Ratchet and Bit Set. We all know, everybody's heard of this thing. This thing is awesome. I bought this as soon as it hit the app a couple years ago. I went into the store, asked if they had it, and they had to go out in the back and get it. They didn't even have it out on the shelves yet. But this thing is awesome. I've had it for a long time now. I use it all the time. Nobody else makes anything like this. I have some other small ratchet sets, but they're just not as useful as this in my opinion, or they're much bigger. For the compact size, I just don't think this is beatable. It comes in a nice case. You got a nice little ratchet, an extension. You can turn it into a T-handle. You can make it into a much longer ratchet. Comes with a good assortment of bits. Comes with the little bit where you can put 1/4-inch sockets at the end. But there's a good variety of different stuff in here. The bits are not the strongest. I think I've broken 2 of the Torx now. I literally just broke the T9 the other day. I broke another one. I can't remember if I warrantied it out or if I had another one laying around, but I cannot find a T9 anywhere, which is the one I just broke. So I'm going to have to try and go warranty this out at Harbor Freight. I feel stupid doing that, but I mean, it's lifetime warranty, so they should do that no problem. I thought about maybe once these start breaking to switch them out to impact bits, but honestly, I was using the T9 doing something that I probably should have been doing with. I was putting a lot of torque on it. It did break. I think that's more of my fault than the quality of the bits. They're not impact rated, so I was putting a lot more torque on it than I should have been. But anyways, lifetime warranty, so I'll just go warranty it out. Hopefully they'll give me a new one with no issues. But we all know that this is a great product. I do recommend this to anybody. It goes for $39.99, but just wait till Harbor Freight has the 20% off coupon or whatever, and go ahead and pick you up one. Moving on, my second product from Icon is the Slim Bar Light. This thing is 700 lumens. This thing, I believe, also goes for $39.99. It does. I've had this thing for a while. They actually came out with it in different colors now. They still have it in black. They have it in red, blue, green. I don't know if the new ones are different because this is the original one I bought. I don't know if they moved different now or if they made any changes to the new ones. I have no idea. But this is the original one. I never hardly charge this thing, and the battery seems to last a long time. It's down to 2 bars right now, but it's got a nice little bar indicator on here. But it's got a super strong magnet on the backside. It's got this nice big bar light on the front, smaller bar light on the back, and like a flashlight on the front. It's got a couple different brightness settings on there. But this thing is super bright. Whenever I need to come in and grab a flashlight for something, if I'm looking for something outside in the dark, I usually grab this because the bar light will light up the whole area if I need to, or I can just use the front one as just a regular flashlight to get in somewhere tight. So I'm real happy with this light. It was hard for me to pick this light out of the 2 of these. This is the Icon Puck light. This thing is a little bit more expensive. It's 2100 lumens, so it's brighter. This thing goes for $54.99. I really like this light too. I own 2 of them. The reason why I picked this over this one for this video is because this one's just more convenient to grab and more useful. Also, this one gets super hot. If you run it for a long time, it can be dangerous. I don't know if you guys have seen, there's videos of this thing melting if it's up close to something, or burning a hole in somebody's seat or something if they have it in their car while they're working on something. Just be careful if you're using this. It is a great light. You just got to be mindful that it does get super hot if you leave it on for a long time. It also has a nice little indicator for your charge level on here. It's got a spot where you can actually plug in a USB and charge your phone or whatever too, which is kind of cool. It's got 3 different settings, super bright. This thing moves all the way around. It has a super strong magnet on it. I have the underhood light bar, the Icon one, and this goes onto there and sticks to that. I have 2 of these for that, but like I said, it was hard for me to choose between these 2. I just think that this is a more useful flashlight than this light. If you guys haven't seen my top 5 favorite work lights video, be sure to check that out. I just released that the other day. So both these lights are in that video. All right, moving on. The Icon flush cut pliers. These things are a beast. These are probably my most used set of pliers I own. I use these for cutting zip ties all the time. I don't know why I use so many zip ties, but a lot of stuff that I buy or get sent comes in packaging that the tools are zip tied in, and instead of grabbing a knife or a pair of scissors and battling with that, I just grab these and it snips them off, no problem. Also, for flush cutting zip ties when I'm working on something in my truck, if I need to zip tie up some wires or some hoses, these things will cut them flush, so I don't have to worry about cutting myself on them later on. I have beat the crap out of these. You can use them on cutting wire as well. I've done that before. These go for $29.99, which is it's pretty expensive for what you're getting, but they are quality. I do like them. I think when I bought them, they were only like $25. Icon did jump up their prices on some of their Icon pliers for some reason. I don't know why they did that. But wait till they have a sale or you get a coupon, and make sure you pick up these, because these are seriously probably my most used set of pliers I use. They're awesome. I really like the grips on them, and they're knockoffs of the Snap-on ones. They're identical. So that's number 3 on the list. So moving on to number 4, this is not just one tool, this is a set, but this is the Icon combination wrenches, ratcheting. This is my go-to set of wrenches. I have this metric set and I have the standard set. This is a very expensive set. This set is $159. But like I've been saying this entire time, just wait till Harbor Freight has a coupon out or they go on sale and you can get these for a little bit cheaper. I haven't had any issues with any of them. I've put a ton of torque on some of them, and this is my go-to set of wrenches. I own a bunch of wrenches, and if I need to just come in and grab one, I'm going for this set. They're super nice. Like I said, I haven't had any issues with them breaking. I haven't had any issues with them slipping. They're just very good quality. I like the case that it comes in. I don't know what else to say about them, but they're really great set of wrenches. And if you guys are looking to get a set of ratcheting wrenches, I know a lot of people like the gear wrench ones, but I literally have never had an issue with any of these. So be sure to check these out if you guys are looking for a set of wrenches. Okay, moving on to number 5 before I mention some more honorable mentions. This is probably one that you guys were not expecting. This is the Icon hose grip pliers. I use these a lot as well whenever I'm working on my truck. If I need to move any kind of vacuum hoses or anything. My truck's an older truck. I live out here in the desert. Stuff gets fragile. A lot of the vacuum lines and stuff are connected to those little solenoid valves, and those solenoid valves are plastic. And if you're trying to wiggle that off, you can easily break one of the ends of those valves off. So with these, you're able just to put around the end of that hose and slowly wiggle it back and forth until it breaks loose and slide it right off. I had an issue with my truck where I had to troubleshoot an evap code that I had to check. I had to check engine light for it, and so I was going through and changing out different stuff and checking different stuff, and I had to remove a lot of hoses to do that. And this is what I used to be able to very carefully move those hoses off of valves and different stuff. These are how much are these? $21.99. These are like the cheapest set of Icon pliers they have now. I don't know why these are so cheap compared to like these. The handles are different, I noticed. These are very, very thin compared to these, which I actually like these better than this. Yes, these are more comfortable, but I like the feel of this better. These are kind of bulky sometimes. But if you guys haven't seen these, they also Pittsburgh makes a set of long ones, but I like this set. If you guys do a lot of hose stuff, or you need a way to slowly move hoses off of valves and stuff, I think that these are great, and you should check them out if you're interested in that. Okay, so moving on to the first honorable mention. It's the new Icon wire strippers, crimpers, and cutters. So the reason why these are an honorable mention is, yes, they do not go to 12 gauge. That is a huge downside of these wire strippers, cutters, and crimpers. Besides that, I do think that they're really good wire strippers. I've had no issues using them so far. They have the same exact handles as the flush cuts. They're almost direct knockoffs of the Snap-on, except the Snap-ons do go to 12 gauge, which I'm guessing Icon didn't, because they would have got sued by Snap-on for doing that. But I bought these again as soon as they came out. I think I was the first video on YouTube to come out talking about these. So be sure you guys check that video out if you haven't. These go for $25, which is a pretty good deal. I'm surprised that these are cheaper than these, but hey, I don't understand that. But that's why they're an honorable mention, because I do think they're really good. It sucks that they don't go to 12 gauge. I know I'm going to hear that in the comment section. I have in a lot of the videos that I talk about these. But yeah, make sure to check those out if you're looking for a set of wire strippers. The last item we're going to talk about is the new Icon G2 locking flex head 3/8 ratchet. The reason why this is an honorable mention is because it's brand new and I haven't had the time to really put it to the test yet. But I'm giving it as an honorable mention because I'm really happy with it. I like how it feels. It's super smooth. I like the locking flex head. I like the grip on it. I like everything about this ratchet. I think it's a huge step up from the first generation Icon ratchets. I think we're going to have better luck with these ones as well. Like I talked about in other videos I've had, I have a 1/2 inch first gen flex head Icon ratchet, and I've had issues with the teeth locking up on it. They did go down from 90 teeth to 80 teeth with the new G2s, so I think we're going to have less of an issue with that. I don't think it's really going to affect your swing too much. But also, this ratchet is kind of expensive. This is a $70 ratchet you're looking at right here, which you're competing with Gear Wrench at that point, and Gear Wrench makes great ratchets. So only time will tell if this ratchet is worth it. I think it's going to be a really good ratchet. I just can't 100% say yes, go get this yet, because we all just got them and they haven't really been tortured too much yet to really see how well they hold up. But I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I hope that this video helps you guys make some choices. I really appreciate you guys watching and all the support you guys give me on the channel. And I want to hear your guys' top 5 Icon tools. Put them down in the comment section. I want to, my next Icon purchase is probably going to be that new slim bar light, that bigger one with the UV light on it. I've been looking at that thing for a while. I've been trying to wait for it to go on sale before I pick it up. If anybody has experience with that one, please let me know down below, because I'm probably going to go out and get that one soon. But I'll see you guys again in a couple days for another video, and thanks for watching.